Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be a match on Baekmagoji. I never don't know how to pronounce that one right either. And Chalrenge is going to be starting in the upper right hand corner in blue. And he's not very good against Zerg. He's lost 5 straight, I think, against Zerg players. Savior going to be starting in the bottom left hand corner in teal. Savior also slumping though recently. I think he's had his confidence somewhat shaken. He just has not been playing well lately, and we'll see if he comes up with something interesting here. What's interesting about this particular map is yeah, you have the double gas and you have neutral creep around the map. And I haven't seen a ton of matches on this map simply because I don't get a lot of time to watch a ton of Pro League matches like I would like to. Really fast though, Combat's back. Go to wasif 1112. I think I have the link in my profile. Combat's back. For a while he couldn't get audio dub working, but yeah, he's back, and you can check out all the vids he's posting and all the vids that both Moltrap, myself, anything that goes up on the Vile Attack account, plus Ionic Reaver, who actually has an account on Stage 6 now, I think, and some other things at sc2gg.com. Welcome back, Combat. It's good to have you back. I think I'm trying to think of anything else I need you to announce. Don't think so. Anyway, getting back to the game. Yeah, Savior, just not playing well lately, and I'm not sure what the issue is. We'll see if he comes up with something creative here. I don't feel like it's necessary for Zerg players to actually fast expand on this map because you have that double gas, and you can do a lot out of that, basically out of a single base. And really, towards the mid and late game, I think that double gas really helps players. But we'll see if Savior does that. Looks like Chalrenge is going for that single gate build. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this, but yeah, and actually it looks like he's going for the mineral only patch there to the north. Chalrenge sending out the scout. He's going to come around from the north, so he's probably he's going to be able to see Savior's base. He's going to see that he went for that fast expand. Interestingly, I'm not confused by that fast expand, but I'm definitely surprised he went for that fast expand on this map. We'll see if he actually goes and decides to do that standard build he's been doing, and now he's going to put down that spawning pool. Chalrenge now going into the base, he's going to see that spawning pool going up, and we'll see if he decides to scout to the north as well. Yeah, he's going to scout to the north as well, and also see that hatchery. Interestingly enough, Zerg players can take that northward hatchery because they can just build straight on creep, where other players cannot. So that definitely plays a slight factor. A cybernetic score going up for Chalrenge, so it looks like he's going to start producing Dragoons, or tech up in a short measure. Single drone dedicated to attacking, harassing that probe. And honestly, I wish I had seen more matches on this map because I would be able to do a little bit more predictive measure. I would be able to predict this a little better. But really, it could go either way. What I really wanted to see here, third hatch going down for Savior now, so it looks like he's going into a 3-hatch build. Probably going to do, I would assume he's going to do 3-hatch mutas just because I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do 3-hatch Zerglings, especially considering that northward expansion doesn't have a ton of minerals at it. It does have some, but not a ton, and I don't think he wants to basically shift into the map. I think and honestly, he's been teching a lot lately, teching up very quickly to Hive. I expect him to do that. He is producing a couple Zerglings, obviously, to deal with that probe. And also, he hasn't put down either of the gas. I don't think he's put down either of the gas. I haven't gotten a good look at the gas in his base. And usually when you see the 3-hatch Zerglings, you're going to see the gas down and harvesting happening there. So anyway, it looks like that creep colony being taken down. And honestly, if he does make it to Hive Tech, I've been waiting to see someone do something interesting with Nidus Canals, things like that. Really what I think both Moltrap and I have been wanting to see is some sort of proxy building. Putting down the extractor now, looks like he's going to lose an Overlord, and that could be a big cost early. Let's see if he gets it over no, he's not going to get it over the map artifact in time. That Dragoon going to take down that Overlord, and that's going to give Chalrenge an advantage early. He's putting down his Forge now. Odd build from him, and now a lot of Zerglings pressing up. I'm not sure if Chalrenge is going to have enough to deal with this. Going to try to take out those 2 creep colonies so he can basically, basically they're sun colonies, but they perform like the essentially creep colonies because they don't attack. And Chalrenge is going to actually have a hard time defending this base. We'll see. He's got 2 Zealots and a single Dragoon. Looks like Savior's not going to press it, and honestly, he didn't have as many Zerglings as I thought he did. Going to go put his Hydralisk den up now, and we're going to see a Corsair here in just a second. So now kind of a pseudo-Bistro build, kind of determined by the map, I suppose, and also taking the layer at the same time. And honestly, I would be kind of happy to see some lurker play. I haven't seen Savior do lurker play in a bit. I kind of miss it. Now, as you can see, he's trying to draw those Overlords back so he can protect them with the Hydralisks as soon as they pop up. And now, yeah, the Hydralisk, the Overlord's coming in now, being attacked, and he's going to try to use that first Overlord to kind of defend against the next, and yeah, bring him, gather him up and bring him into the lurker, the Hydralisk so they can defend. Corsair just pushing around and scouting now at the moment, and he's going to, I guess he's pushing up with the Dragoon and 3 Zealots. Teching the Citadel, so he's getting the Citadel of Dune down, so thinking about teching to Templar, also putting down another gate. So it looks like instead of continuing, just going to send out that Corsair to scout, not going to continue with the Corsairs, probably just going to put down 2 more gates, or I should say 3 gates total, and then try to secure another expansion for himself, and probably go into Psystorm, Templar, Archons, and Zealots from there. Front door a little bit vulnerable. Yeah, those Zerglings are going to be able to pop through for Savior. Doesn't look like they're speed upgraded though, so they're not going to be. It's not going to be as advantageous as it would have been otherwise. And didn't get a look at those buildings what they were, but Savior in the meantime going to be able to go in. Looks like he might be able to take that Zealot down. That is in fact a gateway, and enough. There looks like there's enough forces in there to take care of this Zergling attack. But let's see how much damage he gets done in the meantime. I don't think he should have gone back for that Zealot. That was a little bit of a micro miscue. Going to be able to take down 2 probes, but Chalrenge doing a good job of kind of baiting Savior back with that single Zealot. Basically, I think Savior got a little greedy there, thinking if he could take that single Zealot out, he would be able to kind of reign around in that base. Corsair scouting and getting more information now. I'm surprised that Savior hasn't actually kind of posted around, hunted it down at all. I guess he just wants to protect those Overlords. We'll see what he does from here. Second gas and the Templar Archives going down for Chalrenge. So yeah, it looks like he's just gonna, and I already see the 2 gateways. I'm kind of waiting to see the 3rd. And really, the question of this game now comes to is what will happen when Chalrenge basically gets the force pushed up. Can he secure a 3rd expansion, and can Savior deny that to him? That's really the important thing when you don't see a Bisu build. That's the important thing for kind of the standard Zerg versus Protoss play, is denying that 3rd expansion, making sure that your Protoss opponent doesn't expand a 3rd time. And now he has that 3rd gate down. Just didn't see it off screen. And putting down a robotics facility as well, so it looks like he's thinking about probably doing some Psystorm drops. Gonna probably upgrade Psystorm and then see if he can kind of move around the back lines and harass Savior's economy a little bit. And interestingly enough, I think if Savior just went pure Hydralisk at this point and pushed right into Chalrenge's front, Chalrenge would be in a little bit of trouble, and I think Chalrenge is going to have. My guess he's doing that is so he can open up, so he can go and harass with that Corsair simultaneously and open up the 3rd expansion for himself. We'll see if that ends up being successful for him. Some lurkers out for Savior now. They're going to get spotted out. Didn't sync them in time. They're going to get spotted out by that Corsair. So Chalrenge probably knows they're coming. Actually, now that I think about it, that robotics facility probably going up so we can get an OBS as well, so we can actually move out in the field and not worry about the lurkers as much. As you can see, Savior pushing around. He's just going to start scouting across the map to try to figure out while Chalrenge is going to try to push out. And while he did, it doesn't look like he left a lot of. It looks like just 2 Hydralisks in the background. He's expanding to a 3rd expansion, and it looks vulnerable even though it's not. It's got those 2 lurkers there. He does have the Templar out. He also has a Dark Templar out, so realizing that Savior's out in the field he hasn't gotten speed upgrade yet, so with that Dark Templar, he can get a lot of scouting done. He can kind of hinder Savior's movements as well. That's single Corsair still being just a pain, kind of a thorn in Savior's side, being a pain in the butt. I'm going to keep those Overlords back underneath those Hydralisks. And now Chalrenge bringing 4 Zealots and that Dark Templar around, and those 5 lurkers protecting Savior's 3rd hatchery. I'm surprised he's not being more aggressive with those and instead defending his hatchery. We'll see how quick it takes. Yeah, Observatory going down instead of the drop shuttle like I had predicted. I'm just going to try to move out and use those forces, push in with an attack so we can secure him while Savior's on the defensive, get his own 3rd expansion up. No. Yeah, looks like he's gonna try to push in and use the. Yeah, he did. He managed to take out the Corsair with those 2, with those 2 Scourges, and that's gonna cause that Dark Templar to pull back. But keep in mind that Dark Templar is still out in the field, still can wander around, and actually no, a dropship being produced. So I was correct with my initial analysis. My guess is Psystorm's just finished, so I'm expecting with the amount of time that's been here, Savior in the meantime going to go for triple upgrades, getting down to 3 evolution chambers, and I'd actually like to see what the upgrade. Doesn't doesn't look like the Forge has been spinning yet, so it looks like he will be ahead in upgrades, and that could play a big, obviously towards the later mid-game and into late game, that could play a big deal. Now that Dark Templar being annoying, like I knew it could be, going to hinder some of Savior's movements and kind of clear the way so Savior can't get a spot on this drop shuttle that's going to go in, it looks like, on that secondary. But unfortunately, there's only 3 drones there for Savior, but we'll see if it just skips past that. But Savior's going to see it either way. We'll see if he can get, if he can pull back in time. He's not going to drop there. Oh no, he is